Hello, Reds. Welcome back. Today we've got a big one for you. This is not just another transfer rumor, not just another name linked with Liverpool. This is a story about planning, vision, and the future of Liverpool Football Club, especially at the heart of defense. So settle in, because what's happening behind the scenes at Anfield right now could shape the next 5 to 10 years of success. Liverpool's defense is changing. Slowly, quietly, but very deliberately. Over the last year, the club has started one of the most important rebuilds we've seen since the Jurgen Klopp era began. And unlike past windows where signings were made to fix immediate problems, this time Liverpool are thinking long-term, almost like a chess game where every move is planned several steps ahead. At the center of this plan is sporting director Richard Hughes, working closely with Arne Slot. Their mission is clear: lower the age profile, modernize the defense, and make sure Liverpool never fall into a sudden rebuild crisis like we've seen at other big clubs. Let's start with what's already happened. Last summer, Liverpool signed Giovanni Leone from Parma for £26 million. That deal didn't dominate headlines, but it was significant. Leone is calm on the ball, comfortable playing out from the back, and tactically disciplined. He wasn't brought in to start every game immediately. He was brought in as a piece of the future. Then January arrived, and Liverpool quietly continued their defensive project. Noah Adekoya came in from Burnley, adding athleticism and pace. Mortala arrived from FC Amity in Senegal, a raw but powerful defender with huge physical upside. On top of that, Liverpool agreed a deal for Afani Ndukwi from Austria Vienna, a move already locked in and ready to be completed once the player turns 18 in the summer. All of these signings tell us one thing: Liverpool are stacking talent. But then came the deal that changed the conversation completely. Jeremy Jacquet. Liverpool beat off strong competition from Chelsea to agree a £62 million deal with Rennes for the France under-21 international. That alone tells you how highly rated Jacquet is across Europe. Clubs do not spend that kind of money on potential unless they believe they're signing a future star. Jacquet is just 20 years old, but he already plays with maturity beyond his years. He reads the game well, stays composed under pressure, and is confident when stepping out from the back. He's strong in duels, good in the air, and technically sound. Everything about him screams modern center back. Jacquet will remain with Rennes until the end of the season, but when he arrives at Anfield, the expectation is clear. He will be part of Arne Slot's first team plans from day one. Not slowly integrated, not hidden away, trusted. However, here's where the story takes a very important turn. As exciting as all these young defenders are, Liverpool are facing a huge reality check when it comes to experience. Ibrahima Konate, now 26 and a Premier League champion, is expected to leave at the end of the season when his contract expires. Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez are both out of contract in 2027. While Van Dijk remains one of the best leaders in world football, Liverpool know that time waits for no one. If nothing is done, Liverpool could soon find themselves with a defense full of players aged 20 to 23, all learning at the same time. That's dangerous. Big clubs don't just rely on talent. They rely on balance. Young legs mixed with experienced heads. And this is exactly where Liverpool's next move comes in. According to a report from Sports Boom, Liverpool have identified Sven Botman as the ideal solution. The report claims that Liverpool are closely monitoring Botman's situation at Newcastle and could consider a move once the season ends. The idea is not just to add another defender, but to bring in someone who can guide the next generation, especially Jeremy Jacquet. Arne Slot is said to be keen on adding another center back to future-proof the squad. Botman has been identified as someone with the experience, leadership, and tactical intelligence to mentor Jacquet once Virgil van Dijk eventually steps aside. Botman is 26 years old. He joined Newcastle from Lille in 2022 and quickly proved himself as one of the most reliable center backs in the Premier League when fit. He's played in high-pressure games, Champions League matches, and title-winning campaigns. He understands English football. Yes, injuries have been an issue. That's a fair concern. But Liverpool's medical and recruitment teams clearly believe that when fit, Botman offers exactly what this squad needs. He's strong in the air, excellent at positioning, calm on the ball, and rarely panics. He doesn't rely on speed alone. He relies on intelligence, something that ages well in defenders. Botman recently signed a contract extension with Newcastle that runs until 2030, meaning this would not be an easy deal. Newcastle are under no pressure to sell. But football is not just about contracts. The report suggests that Eddie Howe is fully aware that Liverpool would be difficult for Botman to resist. Playing at Anfield, competing for the biggest trophies, and becoming a central part of a carefully planned defensive rebuild could be hugely appealing. There's also another key factor that shouldn't be ignored. Botman is Dutch. Under Arne Slot, Liverpool are already building a strong Dutch core. Ryan Gravenberch, Jeremy Frimpong, and Cody Gakpo are all part of that group. Adding Botman would not only strengthen the defense, but also help with chemistry, communication, and adaptation to Slot's system. From Liverpool's perspective, the idea is simple but powerful. Jeremy Jacquet represents the future leader. Sven Botman represents the bridge between generations. Together, they could form a center-back partnership that blends youth, experience, composure, and authority. A partnership that grows season after season, rather than needing to be rebuilt again. This is not a reactionary move. This is not a panic buy. This is Liverpool doing what smart clubs do, planning before problems appear. The message from Anfield is clear. Liverpool are not just rebuilding, they are building to last. So Reds, keep watching this space. The decisions made now will define the next era. And if Jeremy Jacquet and Sven Botman do end up side by side in red, we could be witnessing the birth of Liverpool's next great defensive partnership. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything.